Is it time for the Giants to move on from Joe Shane and Brian Daboll? I mean, when you think about it, even the defensive coordinator, because as we can see, he's horrible. I've been saying it since he was in Tennessee. He didn't even call the plays in Tennessee. Mike Vrabel did. So I don't know how Brian Daboll even thought it was smart to give him that position. He's horrible. He does not making anybody better on the defense. We got good defensive players in the draft. Something Joe Shane did, but I still don't think he's a good general manager. I'm sorry, I don't think he's a good general manager. I don't. He makes horrible decisions. I just watched the Eagles and the Rams game. Saquon Barkley put up 255 yards, a franchise record for our arch enemy, our arch rival, the Philadelphia Eagles. He's having fun over there. They got a better offensive line. They blocking for him. They got a better scheme for him, and he's busting through the holes, going crazy. He is doing everything that we thought he would do for us. And we had the talent and the whole league seen it. But Joe Shane thinking he's smarter than everybody else. And the next thing you know, Brian Daboll got to go before the podium and he got to answer for Joe Shane's mistakes. Time and time again. And again. How many times is this going to happen? How many times? And Brian Daboll, I'm not trying to make him, he get a pass because his offensive schemes is horrible. He should have just stuck with Josh Allen. Go back over there and be offensive coordinator because everybody can't be a coach. I don't know what he did in the first season when we went to the playoffs with Daniel Jones. I've been saying that. I said we played a cake schedule. We had the easy schedule. Pro Football Focus had us as between the first and the third easiest schedule in 2022. We went to the not Super Bowl. That was crazy for me to even say that. We went to the playoffs and won against the Vikings. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. What are you thinking, John Mara? You have to put your foot in, put your foot down, because I don't know what's going on. Because Joe Shane, he just seemed like a kid in the office. I'm gonna say this every time. His own son said, draft Jaden Daniels. I said you should have moved heaven, earth, the moon, the sun, the stars, just to get a quarterback. You stuck with Daniel Jones. Now we playing Tommy DeVito. And everybody stop trying to come out and say, oh, Daniel Jones is gone, so he's not the problem. He was part of the problem. He was part of the problem. I promise you, he is a career backup quarterback. If he goes somewhere else and plays extremely well, you won't see a difference in his talent. He is who he is. He is a backup quarterback, and there's nothing wrong with that. I said that before. We have to play our roles in life. Everybody's mocking us around the league. I just watched an interview with Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley with the Eagles. I can't bring that up because that just happened. But he literally said at the end of the game, he was like, it's nice to have fun when you in a good organization from top to bottom and everybody cares about you, this, that. And Jalen Hurts started laughing and the lady asked him, what you laughing for, Jalen Hurts? And he didn't say anything because they didn't want to be messy. That's the point. We're not good. We're a laughing stock. What are you doing, John Mara? What are you doing, Joe Shane? And Brian Daboll, I don't even want to hear from him. You got to be more honest and you got to be more forthcoming when you trash. When you are trash, you have to tell the truth.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I like the young pieces we got. Tyrone Tracy fumbled again today. I like the young pieces. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care about winning anyway. I just want to compete and lose. Passionately lose. I don't know if that's a thing because I want to get the number one pick. Some people looking at Cam Ward. I'm looking at Shedeur Sanders. I've seen Shedeur Sanders, how he can stand in the pocket and get hit and be able to take pressure and be able to get hit from the D-line, linebackers or whatever, and get back up and keep it moving. Cam Ward, he sit back in the pocket so nonchalant, not worrying about anything and just letting the ball flow freely. But when you think about it as the NFL like that, you're not going to have 30 years in the pocket. And that's the reason why I'm not a big Cam Ward fan. Shedeur Sanders actually had pressure coming to him, and he had to make plays. When Cam Ward has pressure, it's an interception every time. But that's another story for another day. But my thing of what I'm saying is that Joe Shane is horrible. He is a bad general manager. Like I said, his son said he should have got Jaden Daniels. Saquon Barkley is doing great. Xavier McKinney is a top 3 safety in the league, if not number 1. Kyle Hamilton is out. Buda Baker is, you know what I'm saying? But Xavier McKinney is number 1. He's balling out for Green Bay right now. He is balling out. And we let him go. We let him go. We let Saquon Barkley go because we didn't want to pay him and we paid Daniel Jones. And we still suffering for it. Still suffering. Tommy DeVito is a 3rd-string quarterback. Drew Lock is the number 2. Just put him in the game. But my thing about what I said last time, I said that the reason why they probably did that is because they're trying to get a number 1 pick. My thing is that do we expect Brian Daboll and Joe Shane to be here for the number one pick? I honestly, I'm at the point where I don't want neither one of them here, especially Joe Shane. Brian Daboll, I'm at that point with him too because I'm not seeing offensive creativeness. I'm not seeing no. I want a Matt LaFleur type of offense. You know what I'm saying? Give me the offensive coordinator from the Detroit Lions. Give me somebody that is used to putting up big points. Like Brian Daboll was a guy that came in and know how to speak to quarterbacks. Well, it didn't work with Daniel Jones. It only worked that one season. I knew that was going to happen. Daniel Jones wasn't a good quarterback to begin with. So everybody that's a Giants fan that's saying, "Oh, Daniel Jones is not Saquon Barkley. He is not Xavier McKinney." These guys were great in college. They were great in college, and you can see it right now as both of their production on the field in an instant because that's who they are. That's not Daniel Jones, and it's okay. But as we can see today, as we always knew, Daniel Jones was not the only problem. He was one of the biggest problems. But it's incompetence in the offensive room. Brian Daboll, I don't know if he know how to coach anymore. He's so angry. Remember, he caught the temper tantrums with Daniel Jones last season and the season before that. He always having a temper tantrum. Look at this. We just Baker Mayfield even did to us. This is ridiculous.
And what a run for Baker Mayfield.
Hitting the Tommy DeVito celly looking like a crackhead. I don't know what's going on with him.
Doing the Tommy DeVito in the Giants end zone.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a little bit funny. But my thing of what I'm saying is that it's just crazy. This is crazy.
Tampa credit.
Let's get into these interviews and see what Brian Daboll got to say. See if he can answer for himself. I'm gonna skip through some of this because he said the same old answers every time. Give credit. Well, I gotta take responsibility. It's all on me. We want to hit what happened. Tell the truth.
They did everything better than we did today.
How do you explain that performance from your team?
Yeah, it wasn't good, Dan. Wasn't good. For a variety of missed tackles, converting in the red zone, turning the ball back over in the red zone. Had a good week of practice. Did a lot of work, and obviously it didn't show. So, no excuses.
You said you were hoping that Tommy would provide a spark for the offense. Why do you think that didn't happen?
Well, they played well, and we didn't play well. So, get down 23-0. Changes the complexion of the game some. Had a good drive coming out of half.
I could understand it what Brian Daboll said. I could understand. Look, if I didn't introduce myself, I probably forgot to do that earlier. I go by the name Ayo Mike from High and Low Takes, but here we go. My thing with Brian Daboll, what he's saying is a little bit right. When you go down so big, so early, you have to be able to change your game plan. That's what he was trying to do. Obviously, as we know, it didn't work. It didn't work. Is that incompetence on Brian Daboll's part? Yeah. Especially Shane Steichen, our defensive coordinator, man. He is, bro, he's not good, man. I miss Wink. At least Wink, the guys love Wink. I don't see how the guys love Shane like that. What did Brian Daboll see in Shane? Red zone defense was high with Shane Steichen when he was in Tennessee, but he was not calling the plays. We don't got time for inexperienced people running the defense. Get somebody that actually was calling the plays on defense. It wasn't Shane. It was Mike Vrabel. Bring in Mike if anything, but you know what? They probably was scared to bring in Mike Vrabel to get him from the college and get him from off his couch to come in and be the defensive coordinator because they know he can be a very liable a head coach and he can usurp Brian Daboll as a head coach because he coached the Tennessee Titans. And Mike can do that.
How disappointed are you?
Very.
What are you most disappointed about?
I mean, it's just all.
You saw how that man set it up. What are you most disappointed about? He know Malik Nabers is going to talk. I've been saying this before. I said, let something happen. Malik Nabers is going to talk. That's why I said you should have got Michael Penix Jr., not Malik Nabers. Not that he's not good. I don't think this is the right situation for him. We needed a quarterback. Get Michael Penix Jr. No, they didn't want to get Michael Penix Jr. You wanted to get Malik Nabers because you thought Daniel Jones was the guy. I was saying all along, and watch. Watch when Kirk Cousins is done. Michael Penix Jr. is going to take over, and watch what happened with the Falcons.
Oh, man. I'm tired of going out there and losing. Like, it's just that. I mean, I don't know, bro. Go out there first, second quarter, don't get the ball, start getting targets at the end. I mean, can't do nothing. Start getting the ball when it's 30-0. What you want me to do?
Why in the first half are they not looking at
I
you?
don't know. Talk to Daves about that. Talk to Daves.
It's getting spicy.
Say something to the coaches at halftime?
I mean, they know. They come up to me, ask me what plays I want. That was that. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Malik, did you expect the quarterback change to provide more of a spark than it did?
I mean, obviously, it ain't the quarterback. Same outcome when we had DJ at quarterback. I mean, take a look. Take a look. It ain't the quarterback.
So what is it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Everybody know better than me.
Who is he talking about when he say that? The coach, the offensive coordinator, the general manager. That's who Malik Nabers is talking about when he's saying this. He's talking about the coach, the general manager, and the offensive coordinator. He's talking about those three. He's talking about this coaching staff. If he was talking about the players, he wouldn't be so gun-ho like this. First of all, he defended the quarterback, saying it's not the quarterback. It don't matter. It's still the same outcome. First of all, he just got here, so he don't know a whole lot what we've been going through anyway. He's used to winning and being successful at LSU. You at the New York Giants now. You at the NFL, buddy. You ain't going to win every game. Even look at the 49ers. They've been dogging people out for years, the last few years, and they're on a losing. They're not doing good right now. They're on a losing streak. So it's NFL, bro.
Is it the play calling? We'll take 3 more.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I know I'm tired of losing. Straight up.
Is there anything you can do, Malik, individually to help this team get out of it?
Is it me or it sound like he want to request a trade?
Right.
I'm trying to lead. Everybody trying to lead. I mean, it's the same outcome. I don't know what different approach that you gotta take to it. I mean, I don't know, I'm playing my heart out. I'm getting everything I got.
Do you think everybody's doing that?
I believe we are trying to. We're not going out there playing the sport that we love to just not give everything that we got. Straight up. It's just not going. We just not finishing.
So where do you guys go from here, Malik?
Don't know.
Thanks.
Take a look in the mirror.
Extremely. You play soft, and they beat the shit out of us today.
When you say you played soft or your ball club played soft, can you be more specific?
We missed a lot of tackles. We didn't contain Baker well in the scrambles. We didn't cover well. It was soft to me.
Are you more disappointed with the effort than you are with the execution in general with this team?
I don't think we lack effort. I think we just not doing well tackling and covering on defense.
Why do you think you guys played soft?
Our secondary is trash. We need better secondary pieces. It's trash.
Because we didn't tackle and cover well.
I guess, was there anything you saw like leading up to this that kind of gave you warning signs that I guess how was the week? Did you see things
I thought we practiced well. That was my message at halftime. We practiced too hard. We practiced too good.
Look, this is the Giants. Look, this is who we are, and this is where we're going to be at. Hopefully something can change. Hopefully we get this #1 pick. I'm hoping for Shador. You may be hoping for Cam Ward, but it is what it is. We need something different. Look, we both may be hoping for a new coach and a new GM, but I'll go by the name Ayo Mike from High and Low Takes, and I'm out.